So I'm going to do the last sign of, the last earth sign now is Virgo. If you guys would like a reading, or if you'd like to support my channel, just donate and get a hold of me. I'd be glad to hear from you. And please comment. Please subscribe. Uh-oh. So there is some things going on with Virgo. I feel like that this is valid, and that you do have a spiritual, intuitive insights in all this. You have to admit it. It's there, and maybe you've tried to get away from it. I don't know. There's a lot of emotion there, and yeah, there's this guy, this controlling guy. So you've moved on from something, yet you're stuck. You haven't totally moved on. There's something gone, yet you haven't totally moved on. You're like juggling that and something else. You're like expecting trouble between whatever's gone on here. This is protect yourself. The Lovers is a choice from the heart. You make a choice from your heart, and a lot of times it's whether or not you want to stay with somebody or get away from somebody, and many times it's deciding. You have to think about what is best for you in the long term, what is best for your greatest good, for your highest good, and for your life purpose. And if it is for your life purpose, you'll know. And if it's not, you'll also know. And you should follow that, with everybody. Always ask that once in a while. Is this for my greatest good and for my life, going to help me on my life's purpose? And then you take steps to get to that place where you're on your life's purpose and you're doing what you should be doing. You have this ability to create things and take care of people. You have this attractiveness. You draw others, and yet there's something here about there's this block with this devil here and the 6. It's like being confused, being children, or thinking about your inner child. There's money there involved with that. You're thinking about the long term with them. So there's two of these cards here, the 3 of Wands. There's 2 of those where you're thinking about like the long term, like retirement and stuff like that, like where you're going to be in 5 years or whatever. So you're thinking in terms of that. With the 2 of Cups, there's going to be justice, and you'll get out what it is you put into it. With the 7 of Cups, again, it's not the 6, it's not the nostalgia, but it's the confusion. And there's really no need to be confused, but yet maybe love has confused you, and you've felt really insecure in regards to it. But I feel like because this is here, this is coming. You have love here. I've seen this for Virgo every month for the past 3 months. And I don't know if you know this person, but they're there, their energy is there. And you seem to be confused about it. Maybe you think it's like an illusion, but or a delusion, but it's not. It's real. It has to do with love. Don't be insecure. You make a choice. This is a good sign. And always stay away from trouble. Make yourself purposely think positive. Think positive, not negative. And there is the emotional, stable King of Cups. He's emotionally stable and he offers his love. And that is exactly what I'm saying. And there he is here too. He's emotionally stable. He offers his love. So you got 2 Kings of Cups. See? That's the greatest strength right there. You offer your love no matter what else. You may be juggling other things. And it says to have fun. This 2 of coins is about having fun. But it's also being balanced and learning from things. You know, being humble and keeping an even keel. Knowing, you know, when to slow down and knowing when to, you know, move forward and taking care of yourself and just really looking at things clearly. God, life is really kind of hard. But if we go with it with love and we do what's right for us or for everybody else, if we think of others and love them and want to help somebody else, we end up helping ourselves as well. But we do need to take steps to help ourselves as well. This devil here has me concerned. I'm wondering who this represents. I felt like it was an issue about a long-standing issue about sex that has been it's emotionally attached to childhood. And this Empress energy and all this wounded warrior and the heartfelt decision and then the Empress energy, this is all left over from this nostalgia stuff that's just deep from childhood. And it has to be solved and forgiven. You got to forgive to move on. And so that in doing that with the King of Cups saying work on being loving and work on the High Priestess, work on being spiritually open to the things you feel, the spiritual your intuition, your clairvoyance. Everybody's got a capability of being intuitive and clairvoyant. So this is saying work on it and trust you. You'll know your own voice and you should trust it. And you should know also as well when it's not your voice, if it's not loving and for the greatest good, it's not for the greatest good, and you'll know that. So do what's right just because it's right. And work on being more spiritually guided by your inner compass and your inner tellings, because you have the ability to know exactly everything you need to know at when you need to know it. So be open to learning and hearing these signals that you're getting from either your dreams or your intuition, just little, thoughts. You will know what I'm talking about. And so I think that if you work on this and, let yourself relax, you'll probably enjoy more of that. This is really pretty good. There is a burden here with the long term, but secrets. But you've got it handled, and I think that you will if you don't have it handled right now. It seems like a burden, but I think you will handle it. So you've completed something with somebody. It's maybe you've finished something and it has you feeling anxious because maybe you decided to change something in your life that you finish something that maybe you miss and is causing anxiety, because and then the High Priestess again is here saying, you know all these things. You have the energy of a Cancer with you, and the High Priestess is real spiritually mature, wise energy. So be willing to accept what you're shown. This kind of thing is telling me you're being shown things through clairvoyance, clairaudience. I don't know what you're doing, it could be, but it's telling me you are experiencing it, and this is saying that you are going to work on it. So you have two High Priestesses. See that? So you guys believe it. So believe it. Work on it. And much love to you guys. Take care. Hope you guys are taking care of yourselves. Be good. Okay, bye.